Hello everyone. In today's tutorial, we are going to build a secure admin login system with email verification code using PHP, JavaScript, MySQL and Fetch API. Now I'll show you how it works. This is not just a normal login form. Instead of passwords, the system sends a secure 6-digit verification code to the admin email, and only after entering the code correctly, the admin can access the dashboard. So in this video, I will show you step by step how the entire login verification process works, from sending the email code, saving sessions, verifying the code, and finally logging the admin into the dashboard. First, we start the session. The session allows us to remember whether the admin is already logged in. Then we check whether the admin logged in session variable exists. If the admin is already logged in, we immediately redirect them to the admin dashboard. This prevents logged in admins from seeing this login page again. Now we move to the JavaScript section. Here we capture the admin email input where the login form is submitted. We also prevent the default form submission using prevent default. This allows us to send the request asynchronously using Fetch API instead of refreshing the page. Next, we disable the button temporarily. This prevents multiple clicks while the verification email is being processed. It also improves the user experience by showing a loading state. Now we create a form data object. Inside that object, we attach the admin email. Then we send it to the backend using Fetch API. This request goes to admin login process PHP, where the verification code will be generated and emailed to the admin. Here we receive the response from the server in JSON format. If the request is successful, we move the interface from email step to verification step. Otherwise, we display an error message to the admin. Now, inside admin login process PHP, we first validate whether the email is provided. If the email field is empty, we immediately return an error response. This ensures invalid requests do not continue further into the system. Next, we validate whether the email format is correct. This protects our system from invalid or malicious input. Input validation is always an important security step in authentication systems. Now we check whether the admin email exists in the database. If the email does not exist, the system stops immediately. Only registered admins are allowed to receive verification codes. Here we generate a secure 6-digit verification code. The str-pad function ensures the number always contains exactly 6 digits. For example, even if the number starts with 0, it will still remain a 6-digit code. Next, we store the verification code inside the database. Later, this code will be compared with the code entered by the admin. This makes the verification process secure and reliable. Now we send the verification code to the admin email using our email helper function. This function connects to the SMTP server and delivers the verification code securely. Finally, once the admin enters the correct verification code, we create a session for that admin. This session confirms the admin is authenticated and allows access to the admin dashboard. And that completes our secure admin verification login system. And that's how you build a professional admin login system using verification codes in PHP. Thank you.